Okay, everyone. Hello. My name is Barbara Daychief. From here on the Blackfeet Reservation here in Browning, Montana. I just quickly wanted to do the video as it was requested in class. This is actually my repeat of the research class. I had to do a retake on it, so I'm going to give it all my best to take advantage of all the knowledge that's going to be shared with us in class. So, I guess before I go into my goals on my class, I want to give a little background of who I am and who my family is. I'm actually a dual enrolled member. I'm enrolled here on the Blackfeet Reservation. I'm also enrolled in the Kainai Reservation up in Sandolph, Alberta. My dad is actually from the Kainai Nation, so that's where me and my twin is currently enrolled, and so. But overall, I lived primarily all my whole life from here in Browning. My mom and my grandma had helped raise me and my three other sisters. So, it's been a fairly good life for me. So I do have, currently I am in my senior year of my social work degree. I have a tough quarter this quarter. I have this class and another class that, actually three, that are going to be doing some major write-in projects. So I'm really intimidated. I ain't gonna lie, I'm intimidated, but my goal is to give it all my best, do what I can, take what I learn, and I am also double majoring in the trauma-informed care for their certificate. So, I have a full schedule this quarter, along with my internship. I'm in my second internship, so yeah, it's gonna be a good quarter though. Overall, I prayed a whole lot on my beginning of my quarter. So a little bit about my background. I have two beautiful children. My daughter and my son. My daughter's my oldest. So Tamara, and then my son Jaron. They're about almost 10 years apart. I just have two children, and I'm very proud of them, just like they're proud of me. So, and I'm married, and my husband Sean. So we have a a fairly good life. So and overall, I get a lot of support from them. And in fact, my boy, my youngest, he graduated here last year, May of 2025. He took a year off, or took not a year off. Took this last fall off for kind of gather himself, But I really encouraged him to. I wanted him to go back to school. He's young enough. I really wanted him to have an opportunity to, to be out there, with everyone and enjoy, life as a student. So over the weekend, me and my sister, we brought him over to Salish Kootenai. So, so he's also a student at SKC. So I'm proud of him. I do miss him. But the adjustment it's good. Changes are good. Sometimes they can get a little emotional, like me. I did cry. I guess because that's what moms do. And so, but he's going in for his generals, and so I'm proud of him, and I encourage him, I support him. We all do here at home, both my side, on his mother's side, and his father's side. We support him. And on my downtime, like I did over the break, me and my family, we enjoyed Stick Game. We traveled a few places since Thanksgiving. So that's my healing. That healing circle has helped me to remain sober, helped me to get over a lot of obstacles in my life, and it's my healing partner. Playing Stick Game and singing and enjoying the fun. It's part of one of my major hobbies. My other hobbies is I like to sew. I sew Stick Game bags. I felt confident to make ribbon skirts, so I also make ribbon bags too. So in a way, I'm kind of a little, I developed that, and learned on my own. Well, not all on my own, but with the help of, one of my previous instructors at BCC, has really encouraged me to, sew and, be comfortable with my work, first, So that's what I do. Going back into my goals for this class, I really wanna. I really. Writing is not my best area. I have to admit, I really struggled with writing, and unfortunately, when I took this class before, I just know that this is the corridor that I need to get take everything in and pray on it, and hope that, that I'm able to express my thoughts and my research very good, and where the resources where I received it from. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to become a better writer. I know I'm not going to become one of the greatest writers, but at least I can say, I'm going to be an advanced writer, or, I think I've already come a long way as well as a writer with my classes. I've seen a huge difference in my writing, so I definitely will be, looking forward to this next 10 weeks or 9 weeks now, or 10 weeks actually. So, and I'm looking forward to meeting everybody, and I just want to say good luck to everybody in this class, and that's something I really like about Salish Kootenai College. We have so much support system all around us. I'm a distant learner, so all my classes are online, and sometimes it can get lonely being in class or online by yourself doing this, But one thing is that the support system with the peers is really important, and along with the instructors, and as long as you're able to reach out, like sometimes I will, and I have some amazing peers that we support one another if we need someone to visit with, to encourage me. I'm definitely open for some kind of support. I'm completely okay with constructive criticism. I think that's part of the process of being an amazing student. You know, you're able to take everything in and work from there. You know, constructive criticism is just one of the good staples to help you along the way. So again, you know, I really appreciate the amazing support that the Salish Clinic can offer, and looking forward to this quarter, and I can't wait to be able to meet everyone. Thank you, and have a good night. God bless you.